Hi, I'm Molly Mohrmann, and I'm answering question number 3, Application Explore Your Early Childhood Education Community in Module 1 for this class. This question talks about or asks about 2 different education facilities that are available within your community and then describing them. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is Head Start and Early Head Start because that's what I'm familiar with, and that is where I work. I am currently an education coordinator for our Head Start program. So the facility or the program that I'm going to talk about out of our agency is the one that's in Columbus. And in Columbus we have 2 different buildings. The first building has Head Start in it, which is for children ages 3 to 5. And we have 4 Head Start classrooms in that building. 2 of them, or all of them, are double session classrooms, so essentially we have 8 sessions of Head Start happening in that building. One of those classrooms we partner with Columbus Public Schools to provide education for children who are within the school district, and they do not have to meet our income qualifications that our other Head Start children do. Our other building has Early Head Start in it, and it is a center-based program also. We serve children ages 6 weeks to 3 years there, and then hopefully once they turn 3, they can transition into Head Start if they're income qualifying. We have 3 classrooms over in that building of Early Head Start center-based. They do provide services all year round, and they go from 7 until 5. Parents can or families have to be income qualifying in order to meet this or be a part of this program. And in those classrooms we have 2 teachers. Each teacher has 4 children that they are responsible for, and it's mixed ages. So we could have a baby all the way up to a 3-year-old in that classroom. So that's our Head Start and our Early Head Start classrooms. Our philosophy really is that every child can learn and should be given that opportunity to learn. We use high scope curriculum and in both Head Start and Early Head Start, and so kids are familiar with the layout of the classroom when they come from Early Head Start into Head Start. I do believe that the environment promotes or enhances learning because it is set up to the children's interest. No 2 classrooms look the same. It depends on the culture of our classrooms and also what the kids are interested in. So in one classroom we may have kids that are really interested in hunting, and so we've got some of those kinds of things in there. Or we've got kids that are really into trains, and so trains kind of dominate. Also, our house area has real materials in it, so they are learning and playing with those materials that they see in their house every day. We do not have a specific music program or education curriculum in either of those programs. However, music is used all throughout the day. It is played at greeting time, it's played at large group time. There's songs that they sing before they eat lunch. There's songs that are played while they brush their teeth. Just music throughout the day. We do have a second language component. We use classroom language models that are set up by the Plan Language approach, and also the White House released information about how children should learn languages, and it has those classroom language models in there, and so we do use those in our classrooms. And so the main philosophy that we're using in these Columbus classrooms is that we believe that parents are the most important teacher and the strongest speaker of their language. And so in our classrooms, we do not speak any other language other than English. Our instruction is all completed in English. Now, if we have a little kiddo that's crying or upset, we do have staff available that can talk with them in Spanish. Each classroom has at least 1 bilingual staff in it, so they can comfort that child. But we know that children need strong language models when they are learning a language, especially their home language, and we cannot provide that for them. We know that the teachers that we have are English speaking. They do have some Spanish, some more than others, but it's not a strong Spanish background for them. So kids aren't learning in the way that they should be. So we're relying on the parents to teach them those Spanish words and that Spanish language that they need to thrive. We do have a parent education program. If you're familiar with Head Start, you know that parenting is huge. We work with the whole family, not just the child. We do have a parenting curriculum that we use either on home visits, or we can provide it as a parent meeting. Depends on the parents that we have within the classroom. They can decide whether or not they would rather attend parent meetings or have it done individually in their home. They can also decide if they want to participate or not. And then, of course, I would love to have my kids spend time here. This is what I do. This is where I work. And so I know this facility, I know this environment, I train the teachers on it, so this is really where I want them to be. The other classroom that I looked at was a new classroom within the community, and it is part of the Columbus Community Hospital. They have opened a child care and preschool within the last year or so. That facility is brand new. Sorry about that interruption. My husband walked in the door and forgot how to be quiet. But the other facility is the new child care facility and daycare facility at the Columbus Community Hospital. Like I said, they reopened recently within the last year or so. The facility is brand new, and it looks amazing when you walk in. It's very state-of-the-art. And it's very appealing when you think about a parent walking in. Their learning philosophy, I didn't really get a philosophy from them. I do know that they use the Frog Street curriculum in their preschool, and I don't believe that they use any other curriculums in their other child care rooms. Whether or not the environment promotes learning, I do enjoy their environments. Like I said, they're very inviting. They are brand new. They look wonderful. The only thing that I worry about is that each classroom has a TV in it. And I have seen them on. I have seen them showing movies to kids. And in my opinion, kids don't need TV. If they're in childcare, they need to be playing, learning social skills, bonding with friends, making new friends, and not watching TV. Because we know kids get plenty of screen time, whether it's through their iPad, phone, whatever it is, throughout the rest of their day. They do not have a music education program, but they do play music throughout the day also in different parts of the daily routine. And they do not have a parenting education curriculum. They don't have any parenting resources either. They are strictly a childcare preschool kind of place. As far as my overall impression, like I said, it looks great when you walk in, and that's what parents like to see. But after you spend a little bit of time there, you see that maybe it's not as great as what they thought it was. Like I said, it is a child care facility. I don't feel as though there is much education happening, and they're watching TV instead of playing for part of the day. Thanks. Those are my impressions. Have a good day.